Hi everyone, welcome back to Novel Nomad for 2019. I know I've been away for quite a few weeks. I do apologise. I went away to Hong Kong and I had a video all planned, and that was the one that was uploaded in December when I was away. But the only problem was I got quite sick at the end of my Hong Kong holiday, and it stayed around to the point where I lost my voice for a few weeks. But it was such a lovely time. I had a wonderful time in Hong Kong. I did quite a bit of reading, which you will see because I'll be doing my Cloak and Dagger wrap up. That'll be going up this week coming, and I do have so many other videos planned. I do promise I'll be back to my regular schedule this month, just because it's been so crazy. And now that my voice is back, well, a little bit. I still feel a little bit croaky at times, but I am so excited to get back into some wonderful bookish things with all of you, because it's such a wonderful community to share all my bookish reads. So what I thought I'd do is I'd do a quick little wrap up to show you what I'm reading at the moment. So currently I am just finishing off A Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. And I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the sequel to A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which I adored. I thoroughly adored that book, and it stands pride of place on my shelf. But this one is actually following Monty, who is in the first one, his sister Felicity, and her story. Now what I love about Felicity is she's actually asexual, so she's not really interested in a sexual relationship at all. And it is something that others do. It's not something that she's even interested in. It is really interesting so far the different women that come into play, because obviously women are perceived in all different ways by each other and themselves. So I absolutely love what Mackenzie Lee is doing with this book. It is brilliant, and it's given me so much girl power and just embracing everyone's unique quality and nature. Not all girls have to be a specific mold to be considered female or other. It's just so empowering. I love reading her books. They're just brilliant. So nearly finished this one and loving it, obviously, if I haven't waxed poetic enough on it. Next, my book club read for my breakfast book club is going to be Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. This was actually chosen by one of the other girls, and I believe this is Dolly Alderton. She's actually a journalist and she's worked in more of the magazine industry, but I am utterly enthralled to read this book. It sounds brilliant. It's about, obviously it's a biography, so it's about her own experience in traveling through life through the early 20s, and I think she's more of the agony aunt, I think, in a column, or like when people ask about love and relationships, she's the one that replies. So I think it will be really fascinating to get her own perspective, not just her advice on other people's life, but her own life story. I think this is going to be such a great read and a really good way to start the year. And of course I will be doing a buddy read with the lovely Kate Howe starting tomorrow. I actually don't have the book yet. I'm still waiting on my copy from the library, but I did manage to get the library audiobook, which is super handy just in case. And that's going to be the second in the Grantchester series. I really enjoyed the first one. It's a very short vignette stories of mysteries or different crimes that happen within Grantchester and Cambridge. There is a TV series which I really enjoyed the first season of, but as the third season rolled around, I was thoroughly and utterly disappointed in the direction they took it, because after reading the book, it is a completely different story. It's a completely different person, and I'm a little bit disappointed. I really liked the character Sydney in the books, so I'm very excited to read another crime murder mystery. I can't completely wipe them out after Christmas, after having such an amazing time, all of which you'll find out this week, I promise. And at the moment I'm just reading whatever I fancy. I will be taking part in quite a few challenges. I will be also putting up very soon my Adelaide Writers Week TBR, because that is coming up in March, very early March, and I probably have less than 6 weeks to read all these amazing books. But it is going to be such a brilliant start to the year. So thank you all again for joining me for 2019, and hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the Novel Nomad. There will be some Hong Kong videos coming up too, so don't worry, you're going to get a little bit of a travel fix. But happy reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye!